Hey John Fuller family, welcome to day 2 of our Read Across America Read Alouds. Today's topic is one that is very near and dear to my heart. It's food. Do you have a favorite food or meal that you enjoy? Have you ever heard the expression, don't yuck somebody's yum? I think those are really important words because what might be different or unusual to you could have a lot of important meaning and be delicious to somebody else. But we all need to eat, right? This is how we're connected, but we all are different because we might enjoy different foods. Today we're traveling south to Georgia, where the author of our next book, Aisha Saeed, lives. And we are going to be exploring food through Bilal Cooks Daal.
Bilal Cooks Daal by Aisha Saeed, illustrated by Aisha Saeed. Published by Salaam Reads. Bilal is biking outside with his friends when his father steps out of the house. Bilal, it's time to begin cooking dinner, says Abu.
Come on, son.
Bilal's friends ask why they would need to start cooking so early. This dish takes patience, Abu says. This dish takes time. It's the best meal of all, says Bilal. It's dal. What's dal like? Is it salty? Does it taste really good? Dal is nutty and creamy and warm like soup. There are all different kinds. Come see, you can help us pick which one. They take off their shoes. They wash their hands. Bilal grabs his favorite stool. They study the colors: yellow, orange, green, brown. Yellow, Ahiyya says, because yellow is sunflowers, rubber ducks, and the sun. And chana dal is my favorite, Bilal says. When Abu scoops out a cup of the bright yellow dal, it clatters into the bowl. They're like small pebbles, but shaped like pancakes, and they slip through Bilal's fingers like sand. They line up the spices. Bilal breathes in the scent of turmeric, chili, cumin. Morgan sprinkles salt. Elias tries to help. Bilal combines the spices. Abu pulls out a pot, the biggest they have. It looks funny, Morgan frowns. It smells funny, whispers Elias. Do you think it will taste okay? And suddenly, Bilal is a little, tiny bit worried that maybe, just maybe, his friends won't like dal at all. Is it ready? Asks Elias. Can we taste? Asks Morgan. No, Abu explains. Dal takes time. We have to wait. The flavors mix together slowly. You kids go play and have fun while it cooks. They run outside to play hopscotch. Elias numbers the sidewalk to 20. Let's make it longer, to 100, he says. It'll definitely be done by then. So they hop, skip, and jump to the end. Caleb and Emma join too. Let's check if it's ready. Let's go take a bite. Not yet, Bilal tells them. Dal takes time. We have to wait. They put on swimsuits, slip down the slide, and cannonball into Morgan's pool. Elias floats, Morgan dives. Some more neighborhood kids join them, and they all play Marco Polo. Is the dal done? Asks Morgan. It's got to be ready by now. Bilal squints at the sun. It's not as high in the sky. Almost, he tells them. Dal takes time. We have to wait. They hike through the forest and skip pebbles in the stream. The sun starts to set. As they watch fireflies glow, they hear Abu call out, "Bilal, it's almost time." They march up the cobblestone steps. They knock on the yellow door, and as loud as they can, they ask, "Is it done?" "Come see," Abu smiles and opens the door wider. The kids rush in. Bilal lifts up the lid. He peeks in the pot. Abu says, "Ready for the final steps?" They dice up the onions, chop ginger, press garlic, squeeze lemons, and top it off with fresh cilantro. Bilal puts out plates. Abu sets out the naan. The kids pull up every chair in the house. Bilal watches his friend take a spoonful of dal. "It's steamy," says Morgan. "Like soup," says Elias. "It tastes garlicky and salty and sweet." "I like the onions. I like the lemon. And the way it's so creamy, it melts in your mouth." Dal takes time. We had to wait, but Bilal, you were right. Dal tastes great. Bilal looks at his dad and smiles. Abu winks. "Tasty, isn't it?" he says. "Like my Ami once made. My friends and I helped her once. Like you." Dal is tiny. Dal is tough. But with a little time and a lot of patience, it becomes the softest, tastiest, best thing in the whole wide world. And the best part is sharing it with friends. That's why Bilal loves Dal so much. So remember, food is an important way that cultures express themselves. Trying new or different food can be a little scary sometimes. But it's important to remember that what might be different looking or funny smelling to you may be delicious or important to somebody else. When you are confronted with something that is different or unfamiliar, practice asking curious questions to learn more information. So, what do you think? Would you like to try dal? Have you tried dal before? What's a new kind of food you would like to test out? Your job today is going to be sharing what your favorite food or meal is, just like Bilal shared his favorite meal with his friends. Can't wait to see what you come up with.